plane ride from Alaska to California gone terribly wrong. Imagine seeing one friend die in the plane crash while the other gets eaten by a grizzly bear, and you survive. You saw them both die, and then nobody rescuing you for 3 years. In this National Geographic special, we welcome Caroline Herner, who was found in January 2012 by a teacher at Chatham Middle School in Chatham, New Jersey, Mr. Ryan Desateles, after surviving in the temperate rainforest in Washington. I present to you the reenactment of Caroline surviving in the wilderness.
You made it out alive. You okay?
I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Where's Ginny?
Ginny!
Ginny!
Ginny, where are you?
Hey, calm down. She could be just like over there, or she could have jumped out of the plane later.
Or she could be dead.
No. Calm down. We gotta make it through this. We gotta survive the temperate rainforest.
All we need is some shelter, food, and water.
There are blueberries and carrots over there.
Let's go. Wait, these are huckleberries.
Same thing. There's a river right over there. This is a perfect place to build a shelter.
It is. Good thing I landed with my safety pack has iodine in it to sanitize the water, along with Band-Aids, duct tape, a volleyball, and some winter coat and a flashlight.
Perfect. Let's go build a shelter.
Let's go. Bring the food. I think it's complete.
Finally done. We should build a fire.
No way, the ground is way too moist.
You're probably right.
Yeah. I'll go out hunting for some food. You stay here.
Come back?
Yeah, don't worry.
Natasha! Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Not another one. She can't be dead. They can't all be dead. I can't be alone out here. No! Okay. I'm out here alone. I might as well see what I have. Water. That's useful. Duct tape. Flashlight. Iodine. More duct tape. And there's a ball. All set.
This temperate rainforest is no match for me. I can survive this with Wilson, together. The ground is moist. Can't build a fire. This sucks. There is a lot of vegetation around. Fern, lichens, mosses, and big coniferous trees. Good for climbing to stay safe. I used 2 sticks and a safety pin to go fishing and catch other food. In order to fish in the stream, I had to build a slide out of sticks because of where it was in proportion to the ground. Wild turkeys, frogs, rabbits, and birds. Wildlife is all around me. It's just me and Wilson, for now. Temperatures are roughly around 10 to 20 degrees Celsius, roughly between 45 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. At night, it gets cold, very cold. Luckily, I still have Natasha's winter coat and mine with me. Also, these flashlights come in handy. At night, it gets really dark. You can hear bears and birds in the distance. It's scary. Luckily, I have a protective shelter to protect me from the dangers at night. Bears, raccoons, birds. These grounds are very green. Lots of vegetation and wild animals. Mosses and rocks, including a stream not far away from my shelter. Many insects fly around, giving me these stupid, itchy bug bites. I have to walk around in my bare feet because it is so muddy, so my shoes are ruined. There is the largest group of organisms living in temperate rainforests. There are many mosquitoes, and they have given me a large amount of bug bites. I have no itch cream. This forest has a lot of fungi decomposing old trees. Wilson and I find enjoyment watching butterflies feed off flowering vegetation. There are also many camouflaged beetles, stick bugs, and ants, which are pests to us. Today I found a stick bug. It is really long. It had a cylindrical stick-like body, while others have a flattened leaf-like shape. They can lay from 100 to 1,200 eggs after mating. It was a herbivore, feeding mostly on the leaves of trees and shrubs. They live about 3 years. Yesterday, I came across a nest of carpenter ants. I believe they were black carpenter ants. Ants are common in the rainforest, and these ants are large. They have a black body with elbowed antennae, usually with 6 to 13 segments. They are omnivores and eat plants, plant juices, fruit, living or dead insects, and other small invertebrates. Their children start as eggs, and if fertilized, become female, but otherwise they are male. They perform complete metamorphosis and become larvae, pupa, and the adults. Workers live up to 7 years, while the queens can live up to 25. While I was walking through the forests, I found what I thought looked like a green splat on a tree. They're lichens. Truthfully, they are a type of fungi. They can grow on rocks, trees, and even rotting trees breaking down. Some lichens, the reindeer lichens, are shaped like shrubs. They are a greenish color, blending in with mosses and other grasses. They are found in grassy areas with a lot of trees, such as the temperate rainforest. On the way back to my shelter with Wilson, we ran into a raccoon. Honestly, they look like ninjas, the way their face looks like. What a black stripe across their eyes. They eat mostly fruits and plants which are located around my shelter area. I'll have raccoons come by here very often. Darn it. They also make shelter in rotting logs and house attics. They also eat insects. Good way to get rid of all these mosquitoes, and raid nests to get some tasty eggs. Yuck. They live for about 2 to 3 years and all over America. They usually build burrows in tree holes or holes underground. While mothers are taking care of their young, they build their holes up high to protect their young from predators lurking below. They hibernate in their dens during the winter, and to prepare for hibernation, they eat a lot of food during the spring and summer to increase their body weight. I hope they don't bite me. I might get rabies. 6 months later. Still alive. I hope people know I'm out here. My flashlight is almost halfway through its battery. I need batteries. If only I can find the place where the plane went down. But the plane went down with fire, so the batteries would be burned. Never mind. I still have Natasha's flashlight and her winter coat. It's so lonely out here in these woods. I hope they're looking for me. Still haven't managed to make a fire. My survival skills are weak and the ground is moist. The nights are cold, freezing. After Natasha was eaten by a black bear, I've gotten really scared. What if they come by? What if they eat me? Mother black bears are very protective of their young cubs. They stay with their mothers for about 2 years. Their diet consists of grasses, roots, berries, and insects. As surprising as it seems, they are omnivores. They live for about 20 years and live mostly on the north side of America and vary all around Canada. They can grow up to 5 to 6 feet long and can weigh anywhere around 200 to 600 pounds. Although when bears stand on their hind legs, they stand taller than 6 feet. During the winter, they hibernate, and to prepare for hibernation, they must increase their diets during the spring and summer to put on a lot of weight. They make their dens in caves, burrows, and brush piles, or other sheltered spots, or sometimes even in high tree holes above ground. I hope I don't run into one. Humans are on their menu, but I still want to meet one. They seem aggressive. Of course, it always could have been a grizzly bear who killed Natasha. 1 year later, my flashlight is out. I've used it for a year now. The batteries have died. I don't know what I'll do for light, except for the fact that I have Natasha's flashlight, that is, if I can find it. The coat has ripped. Good thing I have duct tape to repair it. This winter coat comes in handy. Rain and cold temperatures aren't your friends out here in the temperate rainforest. Since I've been here for about a year, I should explain what Wilson and I have together experienced. During the winter, it snows. It gets really cold during the day, and especially at night. So I put down a bunch of soft branches and ferns to help me sleep on a smooth surface away from snow or water. But when it does rain, it rains hard. My whole shelter started to drip water on me while I slept, but I have no time limit for sleeping, so I can sleep in to however late I want to. It's not like this is a school project or anything, but every night I'm afraid of rain, so I sleep in my winter coat and bring everything inside the shelter and cover it with Natasha's winter coat. I hope I can survive. 2 years later. Life sure is hard. It's hard thinking about what life would be like if I hadn't crashed. I would be in ninth grade. I hope my folks miss me. I hope they're trying to find me. I've been getting used to the flies, wild animal calls, and stepping on annoying things. The trees are thick. They are filled with sap. Woodpeckers peck at the wood so the sap can flow, attracting insects and catching the insects in the stickiness. The woodpecker later comes back and eats the insects found in the sap. Life sure is tough. It's been lonely, just me and Wilson, who can't even talk back when I ask him a question. It rained last night. 3 years later. I don't feel well at all. I put too much iodine in the water last night. I don't know anymore. I think I will die out here. I'm sick of this. I have been waiting for a very long time to get rescued. I doubt I will ever see my family again. I'll die in this temperate rainforest. Is anyone even looking for me? I doubt it. Nobody. It's all me and Wilson. And that plane! Hey, plane, land here! The plane lands, and Mr. D saves Caroline.
Pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
Can you demonstrate?
You took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all.
Okay, ready? Let's start. Oh, sing, ladies. Oh, sing, ladies. Oh, sing.
I don't care.
If you like it, then you shoot a photo